Please introduce yourself.
My name is Catherine Clarke and I am Meg Rosoff's literary agent based in Oxford.
Could you please tell us about the reactions after the announcement?
I heard it very slightly before Meg, and I knew what her reaction would be, which was utter astonishment, because she has always followed the Astrid Lindgren Award and she's told me about all the wonderful authors and institutions around the world that she's admired. But she never ever thought she would win it, particularly out of 215 nominated people. And so when I heard, I was so incredibly pleased for her, and I was completely astonished myself. And so I knew that her reaction would be first shock and then very quickly complete delight.
What makes Meg's book so special?
Meg never writes the same book twice, and she says herself that she's in the mind, her own mind is almost like a young person's mind. She's never grown up, she's never been an adult, and that is one of the themes that plays itself out over and over again in her books, alongside dogs and a very clear lyrical sense of how to write very complicated feelings and ideas very simply.
How will the Astrid Lindgren Memorial Award affect Meg's career?
It's already affecting her career here in Sweden, where all the publishers are planning reissues of her books, or they're buying the books that they didn't already buy. And I'm seeing that also happening in other Scandinavian countries and also in Germany, where they also take the prize extremely seriously. I think it's going to make quite a difference to her life, in the sense that it's helping her campaign for children's rights and children's literature throughout the world.
Do you have any favorite among her books?
Oh, such a difficult question. I suppose because How I Live Now, which was the first book to be published, it came to me out of the blue. In fact, it wasn't the first book that she had written and sent me, but it was the one that she had described in a way that made me feel, I wasn't sure what kind of book it would be, but as soon as I received it and I read the first page, I thought, this is going to be a classic. I know it's going to be a classic. And so that moment of recognition of that very, very special book, which then went on to sell in 35, 36 languages, possibly more now, and to become a massive bestseller, that joy of reading that first book will never leave me. But I've loved all the other books for all very different reasons since then. But that's the one that I hold in my heart.